Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to go through the process of rebuilding the fuel injectors for my E36 M3. I purchased this rebuild kit for about $50 from racegerman.com. It comes with all new O-rings, spacers, filters, pintle caps, and even a sweet filter pulling tool that makes this job super easy. Aside from the kit, you're going to need a pair of pliers or channel locks, a small flathead screwdriver or pick, and a small hammer. So here's how you use the filter removal tool. You rotate the top to extend a sort of screw, which then screws into the old filter. Then you just rotate the top in the opposite direction to retract the screw, which results in pulling out your old filter. So let's start the process. The first step is going to be removing the pintle caps. The first one was the hardest for me since I had never done it before, but once I got the hang of it, it became super easy. I found that just prying at it with a flathead screwdriver or a pick tool was the easiest method of removing these. Don't worry about breaking or damaging them since they will be replaced. Once you remove the pintle cap, pull off the O-ring and the spacer. Take note of the order. Then remove the O-ring from the other end using your pick tool. Now we can start removing the filter. Insert your tool and screw it into the old filter. Try your best to insert the tool straight on and don't screw it in more than necessary, as the walls of the filter are thin and you can potentially screw through them. And then rotate the top of the tool to extract it from the injector. To remove the old filter from the tool, just grab onto it with a pair of pliers or your fingers and unscrew it from the tool. If your injectors are dirty, now is a good time to wipe it off with a clean paper towel. Now it's time to add the replacement parts. Start by inserting a new filter and tapping it into the injector housing until the top of the filter is flush. You'll know the filter is seated all the way when the sound of the hammer tap changes. Listen for the sound. Now you can add your O-ring. Go ahead and add the spacer and O-ring to the other end of the injector. Last but not least, we can add the pintle cap. The pintle cap takes a good bit of force to get fully seated and is awkward to hold, but I found that just pressing it down on your work surface is sufficient. You should hear it snap into place 2 times. And 1 click, 2 clicks. If needed, compare your freshly rebuilt injector to your old ones and verify that the pintle caps are seated all the way. It'll be obvious if they're not. And there you have it. 1 down, 5 to go. Cool little color combination too. Not that anyone will ever see them, but yeah. So that's it. That's how you rebuild your injectors. Super easy, super quick. Thanks for watching. Peace.